Morning. Today's gonna be a little expensive day, but a good day. It's that time of year, getting everything started, getting everything rolling. We're gonna spread a little fertilizer on this field here at the main barn, just a little 5.5 acre field. Get it ready. Got some rain coming, pretty weather, pretty dry, so get this on there and hopefully get some water on it. Now to go get this spreader from the other farm because we had it up there this past fall, and spreading grass seed. If I don't bust the grill out from the tractor, that'd be good, wouldn't it? But anyways, we had to go get this from the other place, the other farm up there. I used it up there to sow grass seed, spread it. Got the other farm up there, so we'll get this dude unhooked here and get him hooked back up. I can't be the only one that don't like hooking these finger mashing things up, but we'll get her hooked up here and get her set. Go from there. I'll let this get a little too dirty. Actually, I didn't take care of it at all this past winter. I let the end lay in the weather, tractor side of the PTO, and so now it won't go up on it, but a little wire brush and a little elbow grease, you can get her done. These things, they put the guards on them, and I've for some reason I always end up losing them. I don't know how that is. Now on my balers and stuff I don't, but on these things, these little shafts, these little short shafts that fall out all the time, I always end up losing them somehow. I've not figured that out yet, but anyways, we'll get her. That's what I was talking about. That could be a problem, but like I said, I'm not going to be moving with it that low anyway. So anyways, we'll get that set up. We'll get some fertilizer on, get it in, check our rates. Could be a potential problem, but I'll just have to look. It won't be setting this low while I'm spreading. Fat boy's out of breath. It's hard whenever it's this time of year and we've sat around all winter, and then it comes hay season wide open. It's rough. All right, we're hooked up. Now before we put fertilizer in it, we got to see, make sure everything is going to run correct. We're spinning. All right, let's fill this dude up. Try to get something accomplished. So what I'm gonna do is I can either do one of two things. I can either put 100 pound in it and go spread the 100 pounds and check our acreage, or I know what 1.5 acres is out here in this field. So I could keep track of my pounds that I put in the spreader, run over that area, and see what we spread out. I've done it both ways. It really don't matter which way. Which we're going to put more than, I'm going to have more fertilizer left for this field than what I originally put on it. So it's not going to come out to an average 150 to 200 pounds per acre. It's probably going to come out to like a 210 pound per acre. And, you know, that's just a little difficult math for somebody like me. It ain't difficult. It's just I'm being lazy. So we'll get her filled up. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. And then we'll... Right, before I put fertilizer in here, I'm actually going to set my rate, and that would be, let's see, medium granular. So we're gonna go to setting 3. It'd be 156 pounds per acre. We'll set it there and see what we got, if I remember this. I used to have this set exactly, but I moved it whenever we was doing that grass seed, and I don't remember exactly where this went to. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. Looks and sounds half correct. Now, whether it is or not, I don't know. Oh, she's getting right. Oh, no, that ain't nowhere near right. That ain't even. Look at that. That ain't even gonna let a pebble out. That ain't gonna work. So what if we look from the inside and yeah. So let's go to 4. We'll move this dude to 4. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah, we got a gap now. All right, let's get her thrown in there. All right, I think what we're gonna do is put 150 pounds, spread that acre and a half. I can't remember if it's an acre or acre and a half. It's one of the two. So we'll spread this on that, and we'll see what it looks like. Make sure you get it off. It's high enough. All right, there's our 150 pound. £150. Typically we spread triple 15. This year I went triple 19, and the reason why is what probably 75% of the farmers done last year. We either didn't fertilize or we fertilized very little, considering the inputs and the cost. So this year fertilizer is actually down about $250 a ton here where I'm at, and so instead of going triple 15, I went triple 19 to try to get a little stronger product to try to jump the field back. So we'll see. You know, some people have their thoughts and stuff on it, but that's what we're doing. Well, we ended up changing the rates, but we're spreading. Put down about 220 pounds to the acre. And so we'll see how this turns out. I was shooting for about 200, but 220 will be fine as long as we can get this moisture on it tonight. We'll be set in pretty good shape. You know, fertilizer's high. I mean, everything's high. What ain't high, you know? But I tell you, I learned last year that if I didn't fertilize near as what I typically do, and it made half of the crop that it typically does. So, you know, that makes a big difference whenever whenever you put up a crop. It does well overpay for itself. So we'll get this little load spread out here. I had 300 pound in the spreader. We'll get it spread out and go down 3. I'm gonna put another 300 pounds in, and we will spread that out here, which will leave quite a bit left. And then we've got another field, a lease field right over there across that little, you can kind of see the little old fence row there. It's on the other side of that. I'd say we'll probably spread a little on it, which is, like I said, a lease field. It isn't mine, but I still like to take care of it as mine. Guys, that's the end of that. About 220 pounds to the acre, what we ended up with. So I'm pretty happy with that. We've still got about 900 to 1,000 pounds left over there on the trailer, so I'll probably spread it on that field there. Get that jump started. It's not been fertilized in probably 2 or 3 years, which I'm not much of a fan of, but it you know, some homeowners don't fertilize all the time, and they have their ways of doing it. Homeowners, I guess I should have said landowners, but anyways, we got this done here at the main barn. I'll probably throw in, I'd say that patch over there is roughly 4 or 5 acres. I'll probably throw in 500 pound to 100 pound of the acre on it, which ain't gonna do much, but hey, it's better than nothing. We learned that the hard way, so a little bit's better than anything. But well, all the fertilizer spread. We'll get these sheep fed with these babies that's in here in the barn, and we'll call it a day. It's been a pretty good productive day. Been pretty here in Tennessee. About 55, 60 degrees, sun, light breeze. So we've had good drying weather, although we got 90% to 100% chance of rain tomorrow evening up into Monday morning, I believe. But I think as long as we don't get a gully wash, we'll be all right. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching, and hope to see you come back and watch some more videos. Thank you.